Hey, it's Sarah again with my urban legend speech. For this speech, I wanted to do something kind of scary, but not too scary, so I decided to do it on bugs. I have always been very afraid of bugs. I know a lot of people are like them and like to have like insects and everything as pets. I haven't, especially snakes and spiders. I can't do either of those. I've always been around bugs as a child. Me and my brother and sister spent every summer in Alabama with my grandparents, and they have every sort of bug somewhere there around the house imaginable. We saw different types of spiders, beetles, bees, ants, glyton bugs. We loved those, and sometimes scorpions. I don't know, it's not the same, but we saw those a lot too. And I never really liked playing with any of them until my grandpa showed us daddy longlegs. And I'm sure most people have seen them. There's a really big spider. Really, I don't know, they don't really have any hair or anything on them. They have really thin legs. But that brings me to my urban legend. I'm sure everyone has heard it before. But it's that the daddy longlegs are the most poisonous animal in the world, but their mouths are too small to bite you. And when my grandpa told me this when I was little, I was like, well, if it can't bite me, it can't hurt me, It kind of drew me in. It made me kind of more interested in that spider, and I still didn't really like playing with it or touch it, but I got close enough to it, to put it in a jar, and we would put all the bugs in jars and keep them inside. We thought it was cool to have them in our room, and our grandparents didn't really like it too much because we usually left them. Because we'd bring everything in there. And our favorite was bringing the little lightning bugs in there, put them in a jar, and turn off the light. It was neat. But we did keep the spiders in there. But this urban legend is also false. I looked up on Snopes.com. They had all sorts of information about the spider and gave different reasons to why the urban legend wasn't true. And the first was that they just clarified the difference between poisonous and venomous. And poisonous was going to be when a bug, when a bug gave off toxins, and when the toxins were absorbed by another animal or eaten by another animal, then it would kill them. And venomous would be injecting venom into another animal or prey, that would kill them. So like a spider would actually be venomous. But another thing that they saw, they were showing, was that there are different insects that have the nickname, daddy longlegs. There's a couple different spiders actually, and then there's also a crane fly, which is a fly that looks just like a spider, like the daddy longlegs spider. It's a little bit smaller, but it also has wings. So they declared it false by that too. But also they just said most people for venomous, they would say you should watch out more for jellyfish, and also the funnel web spider and the brown recluse spider would be two that were venomous spiders that you should watch out for, that would actually be deadly to you. And they said they've never actually gotten to scientifically prove that the spider wasn't harmful to humans, because they would have to milk the venom out of the spider and then inject it into a human being to see if it was actually true or if it was actually deadly to humans, and they weren't going to do that, so it just remains a myth. But I don't know, it's not as scary to me as maybe a tarantula would be. It looks like about the same size. It doesn't have the hair or anything, but to me it's just as scary. But they're still pretty interesting. Even if they were venomous or they weren't venomous, they're still pretty neat spiders.